and welcome. I will have you know that today's video took just about 1 year to accumulate all of these finds, these little treasures, and I was collecting all throughout the year of 2024, and most of these items have still had their price tags on them because I just didn't want to lose how much. Although sometimes I just leave the price tags on just because I'm so happy that I got it for such a low price, especially if it's on the bottom. Am I the only one who does it? Probably. But these are some of my favorite items. I hope you enjoy. Some of them are outside, some of them are inside. And I think I've got a nice little variety of fun things, and hopefully you enjoy. Alright, so let's start off with my absolute favorite finds. There's probably 3 that I have right here. Most of my stuff is already, I'm going to show you where it's at. A lot of it is outside already because as soon as I got it, outside it went. But this will be gifted to a very dear friend of mine who loves this motif. It is a butterfly wreath. I mean, come on. I don't know how I will modify it because I will thrift things that I will gift to friends and family, absolutely, because chances are you can get actually a better item than if you just go buy it new. I would love to get something that somebody found, a little treasure hiding in a thrift store. But anyways, I don't know how I'm gonna modify it. I've kind of been hanging it on my front door, because it looked really cute, and I was trying to decide what color I'm gonna gift it to her as, what I'm gonna do. You could put flowers in. I mean, there's just so many options, and when I thrift something, I like to have multiple options. Can I use it for multiple seasons? Can I use it in multiple rooms? Can I possibly gift it or sell it? So I always look something up right away on eBay and see, are they being sold? Is it valuable? Is it not? Is it something that just came from the Dollar Tree? It's all just good information to have. And this one, I think, actually, this actually does not have the tag on. I want to say it was somewhere around $5, less 20%. Savers, almost all my stuff comes from Savers, and that's always take out 20% because I always use a coupon. When you donate, you get a coupon, and then you can use that for your merchandise. So this one, yeah, I think it retail on eBay, secondary market. It's, if I remember correctly, it was going around 40, give or take. And I'm definitely gonna add something sparkly, little sparkly picks, because there is not one thing that sparkles on here, and that's just not gonna happen, no. Oh, and then it's got a nice little hook on the back too. Show you that? Another really great find is, I don't know if you're the same way, if you go thrifting and you just in the back of your mind, you're like, gosh, I really want to find whatever. And then you find a bunch of them, and you're like, no way. This is one of them, the rest of them are outside. I was looking for little birdhouses because I do want to modify them, and you'll see that in a video coming up when I can decide what color I want to paint them. I was considering, do I just leave them natural, because the rustic wood can be kind of fun. It just melds into everything else, but I'm deciding on specific colors. This is one of my little birdhouses, and these were $1.99 each, probably a little on the high side for these little guys, but that was on a Monday. That was on a Monday because the place was packed, so it would have been $1. And then, not only did I get like three of the little dudes, but I also got this beauty. Look at this. Now, I will definitely be painting this because I don't have really any red out there, and it does not need to be Christmas. So I don't need the snowman, and I don't need the wood. I have other ideas. And I've also been deciding, I think I've just decided what color I want to paint this guy, but oh my gosh, it retails for $40, and I want to say, I'm taking a guess, it came from Home Goods, because when I was looking at Home Goods, you can actually get some really good garden art, like really great prices, even little concrete statuary, great prices, FYI. And I saw a whole bunch. I don't know if it was the Home Bazaar brand, but they have a bunch of really cute birdhouses. I'm just saying. But this one was $7.99. And that was 50% off, so $4. Adorable. This is probably my favorite find. It's back there because I've had it displayed in multiple areas ever since I got it. It's a whale pillow. It's a very large whale pillow. And it was actually kind of odd that I was in the pillow section. I had to look it up right away, and it's from Jellycat, and the only one that I saw being sold on eBay, I want to say was going for like $100. And I got it for... But that is actually, was it in the pillow section? No, it was in the stuffed animal section. And I happened to just see his little eye poking out of the pile. And I was like, ooh, that's a pretty color. And it looked kind of corduroy-y. And it looked all snuggly. And I said, what's that? Now it kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies to get thrifted pillows and stuffed animals. I'm not gonna lie. However, I fell in love with him and he wanted to come home with me. So you have to do the trick. What I did is I put it in the freezer for 24 hours, which was really funny because when somebody opened the door, there was a whale in the freezer. Really funny. It's perfect for, I think, for summer. I would personally leave it out year round. Actually, I have left it out year round. I don't know. But for like a nautical summer theme, I mean, you gotta have it. And then, of course, I do love whales, so I love the theme. And that day, was it that day? I don't know if it was that day or not. Because if you ever thrift and then you look in your cart after when you're checking out and then you realize they're all the same theme, you just have something on the brain. I don't remember, whatever. There were 2 other items that I got that were whale themed that I said, yes. I just love his versatile color, and he goes pretty much anywhere and looks good anywhere. But I was happy to find a couple extra little items that are kind of cool. Apparently these are whaling terms, which I wouldn't recommend looking them up, but I thought it was a cool piece of art, and just being black and white, very simple and kind of folky, I just kind of liked it. And on theme, I also found this cute little wall hanging. I was immediately drawn to the color, although I don't think I'm going to keep the phrase on there, the beach is my happy place, even though, you know, it is. It's always interesting to see who makes it. There's been a number of times I've watched other channels that do thrifting, and I have thrifted those exact items because they're kind enough to include the name and all that. But good buys, they all go together, and I look forward to finding out where I'm going to hang those to. Although with anything, I usually picture it popping out of a container, and I'm really excited to use them with these little stars somehow. Another theme that I really like, especially for summer, is mushrooms, and they are still trending, so you can still find them pretty much everywhere. But I do like the color red inside for at least the beginning of summer, so that's the month of June. And it just inspired me to include all of my little mushroom merchandise on a same tier tray in the kitchen, and it's just kind of happy and cute. And I should have warned you before, but I do use a lot of Christmas items year round, just because I usually get items that I know that I will be able to use year round. Since spring, this is just one way I use my Cecil trees year round, by putting them in terracotta pots and adding a mushroom or a ribbon. I absolutely adore any kind of wire planters, and I was so excited to find these because if you find these brand new, they can be very, very expensive. so $3.99 less 20%. And all I'd like to do is add some moss. I haven't decided what to display in here, or if I'm going to spray paint these kind of with Rust-Oleum and keep them outside. I just haven't decided yet, but so versatile and just very kind of French. I have not decided yet either what little friend is going to sit next to it. So for right now, I just have my spring little Christmas ornament, a little felted goose. Who doesn't love baskets? I love them small. I love them large, different colors, and this is a print that stays up year round because we do both ride Harleys in this house, so you're going to see a lot of Harley stuff. Oh, I'm giving a little shout out to this travel mugs. A lot of them I don't use, and my husband gets mad at me because I don't use it because this was a gift, but I said, yes, I do. I just use it for flowers and display purposes. Is it wrong? I don't think so. This little basket I was happy to find because I call it reversible because one side it's meant for fall. It's got an apple on it. It's really kind of cute, very simple, kind of folky as well. And I just liked that it was small, and I knew I wanted to put something really simple in here. Like my stars, these are Christmas picks that I had in my outdoor planters, and for $3.50, that was I thought it's a nicely made basket, cute, small. I like it up pretty much year round, and I just broke off most of the dowel rods for the picks, and I like to use, that's why I do like stars as a motif because I use them multiple times in the year for, of course, Christmas, and then for the 4th of July. A simple entryway basket hanging on the wall. I love hanging wall baskets, and I left this one up so long that the flowers are now in season. They're faux, they work out great, and I'll modify it a little bit for the 4th of July as you see in a little bit, but simple, and it's done. Into the garden we go for all of my outdoor finds. If you saw my Christmas thrifting, it was Christmas and garden thrifting video. These two beauties I found for $5 each. Terracotta, beautifully made. I was so happy to find them, and right now they're holding my white pansies. This green wire planter was a birthday gift, and it was one that I picked out at an antique mall, and I want to say it was a little pricey, $36, and it's in pretty rough shape. And this particular little faux drawer looking thing, it was just so cute. It was pretty pricey. I think it was like $5, but it was just really cute, and I don't have any snowdrops, so now I have faux snowdrops still sitting in there. I do love this planter. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. If I'm going to repaint it the same color, obviously I have to sand it, and there's carpet underneath it. We are finally at my largest find. I am so excited about this. When I got this last year, and it was $12.99. It's like a little mini work table, and I'm using it as a potting bench. It was $12.99. It's nothing fancy. It was in the fall, so it immediately went outside. I didn't get a chance to seal it or anything, and my intention is to paint it. I haven't completely decided what color. I'm almost tempted to just leave it because there's another item that I have found in the meantime that goes with it as is, but we'll see. I'm still deciding what color, but so happy to have a potting bench. I almost forgot to show you this little guy, and when I got this, some pansies kind of distracted me because they're looking so happy right now. This is a very tall wire looking planter, and I got it specifically for some of them. the containers that I get are specifically for storefronts because I do a number of storefronts per year, and this one I have a particular storefront in mind. But if I do happen to keep it, or even if it goes there, I may consider like lavender. I thought it would look just very simple and sweet. I'm trying to show you what it would look like without the container, but I like the size of it. It was tall and skinny. And some of my flowers on my tabletop, so it's kind of like a little mini tabletop tour since I don't have a really official garden in my townhome. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite is and if you've had any amazing summer thrifts. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.